Wise words of wisdom, inspirational quotes, IQ. Seneca, also known as Seneca the Younger, was a prominent philosopher, statesman, and playwright in ancient Rome. He dedicated his life to exploring the nature of existence, the pursuit of virtue, and the art of living a meaningful life. Seneca's profound insights and practical wisdom continue to resonate with readers across generations. His quotes, characterized by their clarity and brevity, offer timeless guidance on topics such as resilience, morality, and the complexities of human nature. Whether contemplating the challenges of life or seeking inspiration for personal growth, Seneca's words serve as a profound source of wisdom and introspection. Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart. Whatsoever the mind has ordained for itself, it has achieved. To make another person hold his tongue, be you first silent. The worse a person is, the less he feels it. Whatever one of us blames in another, each one will find in his own heart. Death is the wish of some, the relief of many, and the end of all. I know that nothing comes to pass but what God appoints. Our fate is decreed, and things do not happen by chance, but every man's portion of joy and sorrow is predetermined. No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself. If thou art a man, admire those who attempt great things, even though they fail. How much longer are you going to be a pupil? From now on, do some teaching as well.
You are watching Wise Words of Wisdom, Inspirational Quotes, IQ, the Inspirational Quotes channel everyone goes to for their daily motivation and to learn from the most successful men and women in history. If you like today's video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you never miss a new episode. Today's sponsor is Bob Proctor and the Proctor Gallagher Institute. Discover the secret to having good luck from America's greatest prosperity teacher, Bob Proctor. 6 Minutes to Success is based on Bob's more than 50 years of research into what makes or keeps people from being successful. Get instant access to the free video right now. The link is in the description. Now let's get back to more great quotes.
Unblessed is he who thinks himself unblessed. To strive with an equal is dangerous, with a superior mad, with an inferior degrading. In war, there is no prize for runner-up. The mind, unless it is pure and holy, cannot see God. Good sides to adversity are best admired at a distance. Shun no toil to make yourself remarkable by some talent or other, yet do not devote yourself to one branch exclusively. Strive to get clear notions about all. Give up no science entirely, for science is but one. Go on and increase in valor, O boy. This is the path to immortality. No one loves his country for its size or eminence, but because it's his own. No one is laughable who laughs at himself. We never reflect how pleasant it is to ask for nothing. There is nothing in the world so much admired as a man who knows how to bear unhappiness with courage. Night brings our troubles to the light, rather than banishes them. You must know for which harbor you are headed, if you are to catch the right wind to take you there. Misfortune is the test of a person's merit. He who boasts of his pedigree praises that which does not belong to him. For greed, all nature is too little. The kind of solace that arises from having company in misery is spiteful. Be harsh with yourself at times. Elegance is not an ornament worthy of man. If wisdom were offered me with this restriction, that I should keep it close and not communicate it, I would refuse the gift. Not how long, but how well you have lived is the main thing. Refuse to let the thought of death bother you. Nothing is grim when we have escaped that fear. There is no evil that does not promise inducements. Avarice promises money, luxury, a varied assortment of pleasures, ambition, a purple robe and applause. Vices tempt you by the rewards they offer. It is often better not to see an insult than to avenge it. It is the practice of the multitude to bark at eminent men, as little dogs do at strangers. Economy is in itself a great source of revenue. Learn how to feel joy. Nothing is so contemptible as the sentiments of the mob. Let us cherish and love old age, for it is full of pleasure if you know how to use it. The best morsel is reserved for last. We often want one thing and pray for another, not telling the truth even to the gods. Never to wrong others takes one a long way towards peace of mind. No man enjoys the true taste of life, but he who is ready and willing to quit it. It is easier to exclude harmful passions than to rule them, and to deny them admittance than to control them after they have been admitted. He is most powerful who governs himself. A man who has taken your time recognizes no debt, yet it is the one he can never repay. Those alone are wise who know how to love. While we teach, we learn. We become wiser by adversity. Prosperity destroys our appreciation of the right. A sword by itself does not slay. It is merely the weapon used by the slayer. When you die, it will not be because you are sick, but because you were alive. The thing that matters is not what you bear, but how you bear it. It is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness. Many things have fallen only to rise higher. He who fears from near at hand often fears less. God is near you, is with you, is inside you. Let us say what we feel and feel what we say. Let speech harmonize with life. Let not the enjoyment of pleasures now within your grasp be carried to such excess as to incapacitate you from future repetition. Luck is preparation multiplied by opportunity. He who decides a case without hearing the other side, though he decides justly, cannot be considered just. Our fears are always more numerous than our dangers. If we let things terrify us, life will not be worth living. The important thing about a problem is not its solution, but the strength we gain in finding the solution. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Men can be divided into two groups, one that goes ahead and achieves something, and one that comes after and criticizes. Don't stumble over something behind you. If you don't know, ask. You will be a fool for the moment, but a wise man for the rest of your life. No tree becomes rooted and sturdy unless many a wind assails it, for by its very tossing it tightens its grip and plants its roots more securely. The fragile trees are those that have grown in a sunny valley. It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult. Religion is regarded by the common people as true, by the wise as false, and by rulers as useful. If you wish another to keep your secret, first keep it to yourself. Be wary of the man who urges an action in which he himself incurs no risk. You are your choices. Retire into yourself as much as possible. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Welcome those whom you are capable of improving. The process is a mutual one. People learn as they teach. There is nothing wrong with changing a plan when the situation has changed. One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. It's all in your head. You have the power to make things seem hard or easy or even amusing. The choice is yours. Be silent as to services you have rendered, but speak of favors you have received. Find a path or make one. Laugh at your problems. Everybody else does. He who seeks wisdom is a wise man. He who thinks he has found it is mad. To be able to endure odium is the first art to be learned by those who aspire to power. Wealth is the slave of a wise man, the master of a fool. The greatest hindrance to living is expectancy, which depends upon tomorrow and wastes today. What's the good of dragging up sufferings which are over, of being unhappy now just because you were then? Begin at once to live, and count each day as a separate life.